ready. I just want us to have a feel of this before we leave. We are leaving in the next 2 minutes. Let's just pay attention and get this so that you can press the phone. This Anaconda, if you open Anaconda, you can see several tools. PyCharm. This PyCharm, it has its own official website. You can go and download PyCharm alone and use it without having to come to it. You understand? PyCharm. You can download Jupyter Notebook alone. You can download VS Code alone. But this Anaconda has aggregated everything in one place. Right? So if you want to use, like I said, it's your choice to decide what tool you want to use for writing your Python codes. Personally, I prefer Jupyter, isn't it? So maybe let me use that. If you launch Jupyter, it opens a web-based interface for you. Let's wait for it to open.
The Anaconda, you said it's anaconda.com, right?
.com, yes. Can you see this is what the Jupyter interface brought to me. So what's this? This my library. I can just go to my desktop and identify where I want to. I opened a folder earlier, but what's it called? LISFN. So you see this is the file I opened earlier. If I want to work with Jupyter, I can just want to say new file, new Python, right? And then it opens a web interface for you. Can you see it? Yes. So this is a cell. If you want to add more cells, you can come and click this plus. Huh? If you want to delete, you can come and delete. Huh? Is that clear? The cell is where you write your code. For example, those code I've written there earlier, this code, I can copy it now and paste here. Do you understand? This is the code I wrote earlier now in the other interface. If I run this, I see the result just below it. You just come and see the result there, isn't it? And look at one thing. Let me say print. I say once you type per and you hit tab, it will complete for you. Huh? If I open the bracket, look at it. If I open the bracket, it will what? It will close for me. If I open quotation, it will close for me. And after closing, to bring the cursor back to the center where, so my business is just to be entering whatever I want to enter without having to open, close, open, close. Is that okay? And in this place, whatever you write, you see the result there. That's why I have personal preference for Jupyter. Because you can even add notes here. For we teachers, you can have your explanations, and then you have your code. You know what we used to do before? Is we have a PowerPoint that gives the explanation. And then we will now shift to, maybe if you have a slide like this. I have one slide. Okay. Intro to Python. No? Oh, sorry, I should intro to Python. Okay, maybe for something like this. Maybe I'm doing Bayani here in Python. Maybe after explaining everything, then if I want to teach the code, I will now go back to IDLE. And then teach the code. Maybe, okay, you cannot see my, let me duplicate it. Okay, so maybe if I'm explaining something here, okay, if I want to teach the code, I will just go back to the interface here. I will teach the code. If I'm done, then I go back to the slide. But with Jupyter, Everything is in just one place, but I can even write the notes. I can even write the notes here. That's what they call markdown here. You understand markdown?
Yes.
You know markdown, where you can write notes, headers. For example, what do you call this class? LISFN Python 3, for example. It's a markdown, so it will appear as a header, isn't it? And then I can add one cell. I can say week 1, week 1, but it's a code back to convert to markdown. So week 1, I save this week 1, isn't it? You can even, if you want to make it small letters, or maybe some notes. In this class, we are gonna learn how to blah blah blah. Once it is a markdown, we are gonna learn how to use the print function. For example, if I want to embolden this, if I want to make this one in bold, I can just come here and put, okay? And this will be your notes. So whatever you have here is just like a note. You say it, and without leaving that place, you come and illustrate. Okay, let's now learn how to do that. Let's say x is 10, y is 20, and we want to print the sum of x and y. Okay, we simply run this and we see the result below it. All in one place. In fact, even if you have some pictures that you want to add, okay, let's say we have some LISFN, do you have logo? LISFN.
Yes.
Are you sure you're registered? Congratulations. Actually, it's not yoga, actually. So let me copy this image. So you can come here and even make this a markdown. Okay? And then you put this, and then it will be, you have your, now you can have notes, pictures, images, and then you have your codes that you explain. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool for you to, just in one place? For example, if you want to write anything, you just write in the code, you run it to see the results. That's digital notebook. Some people prefer Spider. In Spider, let me open Spiders. Let me launch Spider. Tomorrow's class is what time?
It's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yes, Saturday.
Traveling to Kano, but in the morning, I think we'll come back by then. No, we're leaving early. So, for example, I can copy this code and just take it to the. Okay. Now this is how the interface looks like. Look like. The spider, yeah. Shikuma, you run the code here, you see the code here. For example, if you run this code, the answer is what? 80 code. You see the answer there. So whichever one you want to work with. No, that's how it comes. If you modify anything, maybe you make this one to be, okay? You can increase this, you can also increase this. So once you run this, you see the result just down. For example, if you write a loop for, let me say, from time, import, and say
the time is there is mistake.
The spelling of time.
sorry? No Jupiter. I'm coming. Time import sleep. Let me see for I in, let me create a list here. Let me create a list here in this class. Let me say name is equals to, let me do this one Jupiter. Let me say the list name is equals to, I need 5 names of random students here. 1 James. 2 Sharif. Yusuf. Musa. What do you call this too? Can you see I'm opening bracket? I don't need to close it. It's just making life easier for me. Presido, isn't it? And let's say I say from time import sleep. Okay, then I say for I in names. Okay, print what? Print I. And let's say sleep for 2 seconds. So it prints the content of this after 2 seconds, then it goes to Sharif, 2 seconds, Yusuf, 2 seconds, Musa, 2 seconds, Isa, 2 seconds, Presido. If you run this on Jupyter, just want to compare this. Okay? And you run this, you see the same result, but there, Sharif. So whatever you do in Jupyter, or you do in Spider, or you do in IDLE, it's the same thing. It is you that decides whichever one is friendlier to you. I can run this code now, you see, and take it to IDLE. Okay? I can run this, F5, yes. The same thing. So please, let's familiarize ourselves with these tools before we meet in our next class. Thank you very much. Any questions?
So for this last one, where you used I for names, sleep for 2 seconds. So is that an already programmed?
No. This one I'm just illustrating.
Okay.
Throughout the course, you should be comfortable playing around with something more cooler than this. Stepwise. I wrote a for loop. We are going to have a class where we treat each and every of these things.
What was the command?
For
yes.
The command for.
Why did it display the names? Are you telling it to display the names?
Whatever I did, I programmed the computer to do that.
Yes.
So what were you trying?
What I'm saying is that I just illustrated how to use this on different platforms. For example, if I want to, can you give me a task here? For example, look at it. The James, Sharif, Yusuf, Musa, Isa, Presido. If I want to give me a task, maybe print them in capital letters, or print everyone in capital letters. You write a program to do. The computer is just a device. Whatever you ask it to do, that's what you do. Eh? Of course, yes. You can just print them. Okay. Alphabetical order. So what you do is that you say, okay, you want the one that has the first alphabet first before. Okay. So you say for names, because for I in, you come here and say names is equals to names. Sorry, names is equals to names dot send. Where is it? Not ascend. You can come here and say their list. Their list. Okay? You see? And then you can check for all the available clear, count, extend, index, insert. So it's sort. Okay? The command is sort. So you can just come and see names equals to names dot sort. Okay? Is that okay? So if you do this now, let's load it.
It's like I.
If I say, let me call this Control C, and I do this, and I run this, and I see names dot sort, and I run this. So if I print names now, you see that the names is in alphabetical order, isn't it? So I came before J now, isn't it? So I will just come here and say names dot what? I don't need to. Is that okay? And if I run this now, it will print, even though James came before Isa, but according to the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, then J, then it will now start with Isa, then James, then Musa, then Presido, then Sharif, then Yusuf. Yusuf is the last one. And even if I have let's say Zainab, if you run this, it will not start with Zainab, it will start with Isa, and Zainab will be what? Will be the last. So whatever you want to do, it is you that will program the computer to do that.
What is that?
Sorry.
Sleep. Allow to ask a question now. Sleep means rest for so second. It's a command that allows the program to rest for seconds before it does that.
Yes.
So that's why even if we have 2,000 this thing jam packed together, all you just need to do is just give it a command
Whatever you want to do.
and to sort it.
Sort it out.
Yes.
If you want to print, for example, if you want to print the names in capital letters, what do? You also call capitalize, isn't it? Okay, yeah, because in that case you have to, the I is a string, isn't it? So you can call the upper. If I say for I in a print, you can just say I dot what? Dot upper, isn't it? Isn't it? And then if you run this, it will print Isa in capital letters, James in capital letters.
Okay, as you said, we shouldn't move.
Sorry.
So this one is just step by
We're
step.
starting proper tomorrow,
Yes.
step by step. So it's time for prayer now, so we have to.
Yes.
But tomorrow we are starting from beginning proper, by God's grace.
If I'm around, remember?
Yes.
Because like I said, I'll be traveling to, my colleague lost his mom, and the entire department is going to, so if I'm not back early, then it has to be Sunday.
Okay.
We need to be.
So when are we
need to be very sure, because even myself, this is my colleague. I was meant to travel tomorrow morning. So this program was just a spur of the moment. We just saw it and we decided to just, and it's because of this program.
Like I said, we're traveling to Kano by 7. And I don't know how it will be long I travel to Kano. I don't know the road.
The road is very good.
No, the road is very okay.
Suggestion, sir. I think it's better we postpone it.
Yes.
Sunday. No, Sunday. Sunday are available. It's available Sunday.
Yes.
Unless if we can. But tomorrow, I don't have anything tomorrow. Impromptu.
No, this is not President story.
Yes.
So what he's saying is that if he's able to come back with time,
You will be
I
tired.
will-
I will be rushing.
what is
Let him come fresh and take it.
So we will see Sunday.
They think you will not be fresh when you. I even if you come in tomorrow, they believe you will not be fresh.
And they want to get the best from me.
Because
We really want to learn it.
Take your time. Yes, sir, if it will be possible, let's do. Let's do.
You can tell us
Let's
before.
do Sunday.
Let us know before.
Let's see how we try. I would like to be tired.
Okay, sorry, gentlemen and ladies, we are coming by Sunday. So we'll start from beginning, everything will start from beginning. So we'll assume that because we don't go, we'll start everything.
Can we start it Sunday earlier?
Yes, and we are from there for starting
Starting earlier.